Good evening and welcome to Rolling Acres Church. You're probably in the parking lot right now. I'm Harry, that's Phil,
Hello.
and it's Ruby's Pantry night.
It
So
is.
welcome. Welcome to Rolling Acres Church. This is our fourth month now or
No,
fifth?
I September, October, November, December, January, February, six.
It's six.
Six, a
Wow.
half a year. September, October, November, December, January, February. Can you believe it?
Right. For
But
those of you that are here for the first time, we do this every second Tuesday of every month. And
yep,
we're going to keep on rolling with it. 22
yep.
bucks and get all the food you can handle in your trunk there.
That's how we roll.
We call them shares,
Yeah.
and that's what you're paying for. And in these shares are everything
Yep.
from fresh to sometimes frozen, sometimes canned or boxed, all of that. That's right.
If our guests have been here before, they've seen a flyer like this, Harry, they're going to get another one. Just kind of helps them remember what's going on. They can keep that in a spot that they can look at. And so, you know what? And we may have a number of first time guests, Harry. I think last month, like 1/3 of our people were first timers. So, welcome to all you first timers. And
Wonderful.
yeah, good. We're glad to have you. Welcome. We are absolutely delighted. If
We'll give them a little cheer.
They are in the warmth of their cars.
We still haven't had a super cold Ruby's Pantry yet, which is really odd. I mean, here we are in February, and granted, the wind is blowing a little bit. It's keeping the temperature down a little bit, but seeing 40 degrees today, a little bit of melting going on out there, but the breeze kind of keeping it. Nobody's in shorts. We're not in shorts. Not warm enough for that.
Well, you know what, Harry, you and I are in the barn, so we're welcome. We're waving at you from the barn, or we're standing outside the barn. Sometimes I go outside and we wave to everybody. We'll see how that all works out with the distribution as well. But yeah, we're in the barn and it's a little warmer in there. But I do believe the prayer people are making their way up and down the lines, and so we're making you open your window just once to be greeted by the prayer team. And then we're kind of the welcoming crew. So that's why we're doing it like this. And you see the sign, so you've signed in. And if you've signed in, just take time to glance through our website as well. And we appreciate you doing that.
And maybe tell your friends to watch these or share it or something like that. And then you can be here the next time if they didn't get to show up.
Yeah.
This time. So,
Harry.
Yeah.
I was going to say, you want to hear what the distribution is today? I just printed it off.
Yeah. I was going to ask you that because I was going to ask you, why don't we give them samples of what is going to be in store?
Yeah, this isn't for sure locked in because this was the early one, and the actual one sometimes looks a little bit different, but it looks like there's going to be some like bars. Usually those are granola bars of some sort. There's some kind of candy coming. That's helpful for Valentine's Day. That's for sure. Some graham crackers, some chips of some sort, some cookie mix, pickles, produce. That's always fun to see what kind of produce, fresh produce they have. Pop, pretzels, bread, cottage cheese, as well as miscellaneous cheese, milk, sausage, potatoes, cakes, macaroni cheese, pizza, and ice cream.
We've had some of the pizza before that came in the shares, and boy, was that ever good.
Yeah, worked really good, didn't it? That was good stuff.
It really did, yeah. So as you can see, or hear us, or tell you anyway, that there's a lot of, new kind of food. Sometimes we get some of the same stuff like bread and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes we have excess of other ones.
Yep.
And maybe you can tell them, a little bit of background of Ruby's Pantry and where they get the food and how it's distributed and why.
Yeah, you know what? All the food's good, and some of it may be bumping up against a best buy date, but that's a misnomer if you don't think it's good. It's just a best buy date. Anyway, so all I'm saying is we wouldn't be handing it out and giving it with the distributions if it weren't good. Some of it is just overages from different corporations, people that are producing and packaging this food.
Sure.
Some of it gets pulled off of the shelf for whatever reason. Maybe it was a seasonal item, and that season has passed, and so the packaging is less current than the food. The food is current, but for example, if there's a Super Bowl pizza after the Super Bowl, and they after the Super Bowl, they just Super Bowl pizzas just don't, just I don't know. So they pull those off, and then we get to distribute those.
I doubt one thing, and I know, well, and it's great to hear that there's possibly could be pizza, because pizza, do you realize that's the number one food at Super Bowl time is pizza?
Is it really?
And the number two,
yeah,
big number two right underneath it is chicken wings.
It's the wings.
And I doubt we're going to probably see some chicken wings this week.
Now, Harry, you're a Wings fan. You are a Wings fan.
Yes, but I'm a traditional Wings fan.
I know.
And it's got to have the bone in. Sorry for all you boneless chicken wing lovers out there. I don't think that's right. I call them nuggets. I have nothing against nuggets, but boneless wings, no. It's just nuggets.
I'm getting hungry now.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, we're going to let you as you come forward here. Obviously, It goes until 6:00 tonight.
Yep.
We're okay. And we thank you. I don't know what time it is that you're lined up right now, but for you watching this, but we go till about 6:00. So, Hey, the question real quick before I let you go here, Pastor, and let everybody else come up here. Question always comes up: can you go through a second time?
Well, you know what? We're allowing up to 3 shares, and so if you need more than one and you want 2 or even 3, we are allowing up to 3 shares. And so if you're sitting in line and you're thinking about that, that's some of the information we want to give out. Sometimes, if you have some neighbors or friends or somebody that could really use the food, when you go through the first time, you could ask, and they very well may say, yeah, go ahead and loop through again. They may say, come back a little bit more, like 5:45, and see where we're at that point. And if the distribution was a little lower and there's distributions left, then that's a good deal. But up to 3 first time through, just ask once you get in line, and they'll give you the answer.
And then, of course, it's $22 for each one of those shares.
Exactly.
Okay. Very good. All right, Pastor. Thank you. And thank you, everyone that is here for Ruby's Pantry. And if you want to check out everything we do a lot of fun things at Rolling Acres like this. And we really love the fellowship of everyone involved here. We'd love to see you sometime. RollingAcresCRC.org, as you can see, is the website to go to. And you'll be able to catch everything that we do here at Rolling Acres.
Superb. Well said. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And have yourself a great night, everyone. And happy Valentine's and happy Super Bowl Sunday.